What's good with y'all boys, man? I hope y'all are staying blessed as always, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video, I'm finally dropping the dribble tutorial for the most popular builds in the game, the 6'7 to 6'9. But even if you're still under 6'7, you guys can use these dribble moves, especially if you made like a 6'6 or even a 6'3 with an 89 ball handle. You guys are going to want to watch this dribble tutorial the entire way through. Now, you guys have been requesting this for weeks now, so if you could go ahead and drop a like on today's video before we even get started. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure post notifications are on because YouTube be turning them off sometimes. But in today's video, we're going to be going over my favorite size up, my favorite size up escapes, and all of my favorite dribble moves and how to use them like I do. Let's go ahead and go over the animation. Now, dribble style, of course, is Michael Jordan, not changing it. The signature size up is D-Wade, and this is my favorite one for any build that isn't, 6'4 or under. D-Wade size up, I used it all last year. I'm using it all this year, probably, unless they come out with something crazy for us. But D-Wade is just, it gets the job done. It doesn't overplay anything. It's just my favorite size up in the game. John Wall size up escape package because it gets the really good misdirection. Now, by all means, if you guys use the step back a lot or the hop back, you guys can use Kevin Durant. His hop back is really fast and really glitchy, and you guys can still go through this tutorial and kind of get the same controls, just different animations. But I'm ultimately using John Wall because I'm a misdirection abuser. All right, and the speed boost off of the misdirection helps me win games. So again, I'm showing y'all in today's video how I dribble and what my dribble moves are. Crossover, this is really important, bro. Russell Westbrook crossover. If you haven't tried it yet, go ahead and put it on for today's video. I'll be showing you guys how to use it. Pro behind the back, nothing crazy. Everybody uses pro behind the back, splits defenders. Basic spin, I don't really spin back to the three-point line much anymore, but I just don't need to be using my moving spins too much. But you guys can use that. I know a lot of you guys love to spin back to the three-point line, Luka Doncic step back, and just abuse the shit out of that. But I'm using Zach LaVine Hezzy. Normal step back for the Asta slide. I forgot to show y'all how to do the Asta slide last video. I know I've been getting comments, but in today's video, I'll make sure to show you guys how to Asta slide. It's really simple. But Jimmy Butler and Luka Doncic also really good. You guys can use this. You won't get the Asta slide, but you'll get a really good step back. But those are all the animations that I will be going over in today's video. So let's go ahead and pop up the controller cam and get into today's tutorial. Now, real quick, with the D-Wade size up, the size up is all the controls without holding the right trigger, and the size up escape is all the controls while holding the right trigger. All right. So let me explain. Without holding right trigger, we're gonna get all of D-Wade's animations, all of D-Wade's size up animation. Then you see they're all real close, tight. Nothing real flashy that can get stolen. It's all tight, and you can speed boost out of every one. Crossover behind the back, all of them. You can speed boost out of every single one. I love this because it's real tight, real easy to combo into. But I'm gonna go through the beginning really quick because it's the most simplest. Now, not holding right trigger. If I want to crossover, I'm going up diagonal to the right to get a crossover animation just like that. You guys can speed boost off of these moves, by the way. If I'm gonna do it in between the legs, I'm gonna do it directly to the left towards the off ball hand. I get it in between the legs like that. Keep the controller cam. And if I want to do behind the back, it's down diagonal towards the off ball hand just like that. And you guys are going to get these moves right here, and you guys can double them up, double cross, double behind the back, just sizing up your player. You guys just take these controls and play how you want to play. You guys do not have to play exactly like me to be able to get buckets. There's so many different play styles and different ways to score on this game. Now, the John Wall size of escape, that's all the controls we just did, but you're holding right trigger, right? So you're holding right trigger, you're going to go up diagonal to the right towards the off ball hand if the ball is in my left hand, and you're going to get this crab crossover move right here. And then if you want to do it in between the legs, which I don't use too much, it's directly towards the off ball hand, so directly to the right, get in between the legs, move like that. And then if you're doing behind the back, which again I don't use too much, holding right trigger down diagonal to the right, and you get this animation right here. I do use the crab crossover because you get crabs off of it, right? And you can speed boost off of it if you wait a little bit. Hold up, you can speed boost just like this, and then you get a little speed boost like that. But the main move I want to focus on in today's video is the misdirection behind the back. A lot of you guys asked how to do it. It is the hardest move to do in the game. Holding right trigger, if the ball is in your left hand, you're going to go down diagonal to the right on the right stick like you're doing this behind the back here, just like you're doing this. And then your left stick is going to go down diagonal towards the left. Down diagonal towards the opposite side, you flick your right stick. So, and it's a little more of a hold and not a flick with the left stick. So you flick the right stick, but the left stick is a little bit of a hold, right? Just like that. You guys see the controller cam just like that, and you get this misdirection. And what makes this move so good is, look at my stamina, it's still good, and your body is moving one way, and the ball is going the other way. So my body is moving to the right here, but I'm speed boosting to the left, and you guys see how fast the speed boost is off this move. So this move is very hard to get down, kind of, but once you get it down, it's a GG because my body's going to the left, so the defender's gonna go to the left, and then I'm speed boosting to the right, and that's gonna be a bucket every single time. Now you guys can take that if you've been rim running a lot, and then they're gonna play the rim run. If you guys do that, hold on, if I could do the animation, you know, but if you guys do that, you guys can left stick out if they play too far down, and then you guys can get that open 3-point shot right there. So a lot of offensive opportunities come from just the misdirection and just the speed boost you get off it. But once you start comboing into the, you know, oh my Jesus, it's been a minute. What kind of fade was that? But once you guys can really combo into it too and disguise it, because, you know, people are gonna, if you come up the court every time and you just do this shit, like, they're gonna be like, yo, what's this dude doing? I'm about to box this shit. But as soon as you start comboing it in and disguising it, bro, that is my bread and butter right there, that misdirection. But I know what y'all saying, like, oh, how is he doing that? Is he gonna show us how to combo? Yes, I will, but I just gotta go through a few more moves first, right? So the Russell Westbrook crossover, right? This works amazing to crab defenders, bro. If you're playing rec and they're in a 2-3 and your center is ass and he's slipping without hitting a screen, right? And you're just getting fucked up top. If you're a defender overplaying your left and a defender overplaying your right, you can split them by simply holding right trigger and flicking up on the right stick, and you will split them, get in between them. They will be behind you because the animation is so fast, and you break the 2-3 zone by hitting this little free throw shot right here, bro. And even if you don't get the full on crab from right here, you can finish the crab by doing another crab crossover over here. So the defender on the left is behind me and the defender on the right is way too far away to interfere. And then you guys can really break that zone as long as you guys just don't shoot late. So say I'm dribbling up here, and then they're overplaying both sides. I get this, and then he's a little bit to the left, so I crab him right there, and then I can make opportunities, you know, as I'm going right there. Also, if you're on a fast break and you have the ball with this Russell Westbrook crossover, if you're sprinting, holding right trigger and running, if you flick up, you kind of get this little crossover right there that you just pick up so much speed off of, right? And that's going to have your acceleration kick in because a lot of people have a slow speed with ball. So if you are slowing down, you hit the crossover right quick, you're going to pick that speed back up. You're going to be able to finish the fast break opportunity. Now, real quick, I got to show you guys how to Asta slide because I forgot to do it in the last video. And yeah, I had some comments. So all you're doing for the Asta slide is you have the normal step back on, you're holding right trigger, you're running forward, and then you flick down on the right stick. And you see we get this crab move here. If somebody is on our left shoulder right here at the 3-point line, and we hit this move, it's going to shove them behind us. And we're going to back into them, and it's going to push them behind us. It is so glitchy. Y'all know how the crabs are this year. And even if we don't get that crab fully, oh shit, I just lost all my adrenaline. We can do the Asta slide, and then we can do the crab crossover to finish the crab if we didn't hit it with the Asta slide. Or you can just speed boost off of the Asta slide. It doesn't always have to be in transition. I just need some running room. You could speed boost off of this Asta slide, and the speed boost off the Asta slide is really good. I'm also missing every shot I take in this video. But if you can't shoot like me, you can Asta slide, and then you can still get a speed boost to the rim. And now I'm going to go over the momentum crossover and the snatch back really quick. If you guys aren't new to the channel, you guys have these moves down packed. But as the ball's in your left hand, hold right trigger up the angle to the right with the right stick, and up the angle to the right with the left stick. So it's going to the same place, but the right stick is going to go first. And then they're both like a little bit of a flick. The left stick can be a little bit of a hold with this one too. But if you guys do it without comboing it into anything, you're going to lose an adrenaline bar, just like this if you guys just do it by itself. But if you combo into it, you guys won't lose an adrenaline. And again, for the snatch back, holding right trigger, flicking up on the right stick and down on the left stick, you guys are going to get this snatch back to create a little room from the defender. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys, those are new moves to you, just go ahead and replay that part of the video back. But I'm going to keep it pushing for the people that have been watching. Now, one of my bread and butters also is the momentum crossover. So I momentum cross into the snatch back, into a momentum, into a misdirection. Now, doing the misdirection is hard. I remember when I first started learning the misdirection, it was hard to do just by itself. But I found it that if I do it after the misdirection, I can do it easier, right? So if the ball's in my left hand, I'm going to do a momentum crossover to the right, watch the controller cam, and then I'm a misdirection back to the left, and I just find it a whole lot easier to do after that momentum crossover. That's why you guys see me comboing it into it, and you guys just don't see me, you know, coming down the court and doing this, because I find this way harder than the momentum cross. If I can actually do it, this is weird, if I can momentum cross into a misdirection. So again, get this pack down, momentum crossover into the misdirection right there, holding right trigger, up diagonal to the right on the right stick, up diagonal to the left on the left stick, And then from right here, holding right trigger, down diagonal to the left on the right stick. And then down diagonal to the right on the left stick, holding the left stick, right? So let me do it one more time, full speed, so you guys can see it. And then you guys can, you know, that's a little combo right there, but I have that in every single combo I do. And say we add on to that, say that speed boost isn't there, we can add a snatch back onto it. So holding right trigger, flicking up on the right stick and down on the left stick. Again, I'm gonna do it again. You guys can slow it down if you need to. Boom, boom, boom. And then we could speed boost to the right, or we could speed boost to the left by just hitting a simple crossover. That's the beauty about comboing up. Say we do this, and then the speed boost to the left, if it isn't there, or if the defender's pressing us too high, we can hit a snatch back and then go this way. It's if you know how to combo, you can speed boost to either direction. And if you can speed boost to either direction, it's all about seeing which side your defender's playing and just going to the side he isn't playing. You feel me? So momentum, misdirection, snatch back. Say I do a little cross into another misdirection here. So it's all about, you know what I'm saying? You guys can do, as long as you get the individual moves down, you guys can get the combos down. You just have to build such a good muscle memory with each individual move. See, boom, and then I want to go this way. Come on, bruh. And then like say he's pressing too high, bro. Momentum, misdirection. Say we do 2 snatchbacks into a little cross into another momentum. Like it's all little stuff like that that's gonna have you win games, bro. If you know how to dribble and you perfect the movement on the game and the speed on the game, oh my god, I might just mess it up. But if you guys can perfect, you know, the combos and the movement on the game, you guys will find you're winning a lot more games. And if you're winning a lot more and you're getting better, you're gonna have a lot more fun on the game. I pretty much start every combo with that momentum cross into the misdirection, like you guys see right here. Even if I'm playing 3s or 5s, I'll come up the court with an Asta slide. If I can do it, I'll come up the court with an Asta slide. And then, okay, can I do it? I'll come up the court with an Asta slide and then momentum. Okay, this is a little weird. I just need more room to run and it's not available in the Gatorade facility. I'm doing it again, God. So I'll Asta slide into a misdirection. And you know, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore that part. So pretty much every combo is just, you know, a momentum crossover into the snatchback and then just doing little combos after that to see where my defender's going. Another little combo is the hold right trigger crossover and then not hold right trigger other crossover. Now again, this is one of the moves where your body's going one way and you're gonna speed boost the other way. Holding right trigger, big cross to the right, and then you're gonna little cross back to the left, and then you're gonna you know your body's going one way and you're speed boosting the other way. So say I add that on, right? Holding right trigger for the first cross, not holding right trigger for the second cross, right? Just like that. So say I momentum, misdirection, big cross, little cross, and then I can, you know, that's also another combo that you guys can use. Another really popular move that people are doing is if you just take one step, you can still hold right trigger. You don't even have to let everything go right here. If you just take one step and speed boost, say I speed boost to the left, take one step, and you guys see how I don't even stop fully, but I can step back. So the defender's gonna drop back for the rim run for you to blow by him. And if you just take one step, you guys have to kind of perfect the timing. But if you guys just perfect that, that's gonna open up a lot more 3-point shots, especially on the 2s or even the 3s. If you're rim running a lot and they're gonna play it, that move right there is gonna be killer. It's not as big or as fast as the KD hopback, but this move, again, if you play it right, if you could play into it, I mean, just like this isn't gonna work right here, right? You know, he's gonna play up on that. But if you guys can fake the go in and hop back out, you guys can make some 3-point shots like that. But again, I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you couldn't misdirection behind the back before, I hope you could now, or I hope you can now. If you guys didn't know about the Russell Westbrook crossover, splitting defenders just like that, getting to the free throw line for a mid-range shot. If you guys didn't know how to snatch back or momentum cross or double cross, just stuff like that, bro, then I did, you know, a decent enough job on this video and I helped somebody out there out. So if y'all could, if you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want more content like this. You guys know we do this every season with every dribble move in the game. If you guys do request other dribble packages, I will perfect them and do tutorials on those. You guys just let me know. But as always, I'll catch y'all in the next video or stream.